Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I will be showing you how to become faster in big cubes, and especially in this video I will be showing you how to look ahead. So applies for any big cube, but it's easier on 4x4 and 5x5 and gets slightly harder on 6x6 and 7x7. We'll be showing you a quick example on 6x6. So look ahead is basically, if you don't know what it is, you probably know, is basically not looking at what you're solving and looking ahead. So, for example, um, we're look ahead. You basically do look ahead in basically the entire solve, but where it's the most commonly used is first 3 edges and last 8 edges. You use it a little bit in the centers, but not. It's a lot harder in the edges. So, for example, let's say I do this. I solve these two, and then I see this one here. So basically, to be able to do look ahead, you must be able to, for example, if it was any spot, to know if you're ready to start learning look ahead, you should, if a piece, if it's almost solved, you should be able to close your eyes and solve it like this. If there's only one piece left. Basically, if you see a case like this, instead of just looking at this and then inserting this is bad because you'll go into the next edge completely blind, and it will take a few seconds to like decide which edge you're gonna do. But if you do look ahead, for example, I can see this green. I would, if I was in real solve, maybe I wouldn't see this, but I would instantly see this. So I would do boom boom, and then I would know that I have to look for another white and green. So it's so much quicker. And then while I'm putting this one, it's already here, and I know it. I know where it goes. I know where this one is because I memorized it. And then I just look while I enter this one. I look for the other one, and I see it. And then I do this, and then while I'm putting this one in, I can already see this one. So that's what basically look ahead is. Not looking at what you're solving and looking at the future. And then when I'm putting this one, I see this one. And yeah, that's basically look ahead. So looking ahead. And maybe how you should practice this is to start doing slow solves and just trying to not look at what you're solving. And if you for example you get a case like if you get something like this, like a case like for example if you get something like this, and you should be able to close your eyes and solve it. If you can't do that, you're not ready for look ahead, and you should practice a little more and get better at it. But if you can just do something like this and then you can just solve it, well then you're ready for look ahead. So yeah, and this is it's basically the same thing for every big cube. So yeah, and maybe it's also look ahead is basically in the entire cube. So you should basically be doing this the entire solve, but it's like more like it will save so much time, especially during your first 3 edges and last 8 edges. So I'll be showing you a quick example when you're doing your last 8 edges. Something else I forgot to mention is blind spots. So I basically learned this myself, but by doing look ahead, you should always, something really important. This is not necessarily look ahead. It's just another tip. If you can't find something, you should always check the blind spots. So basically, the blind spots are anything at the bottom. So yeah. So if you're doing look ahead, you should, if you can't see a piece, you should always instantly rotate to the bottom because it's most likely going to be there. And another common hidden place is right here, but when this one's not solved. So Yeah, you should always look and put it at the top. Okay, now I'm gonna show you a quick example when you're doing your last 8 edges. So this is a pretty easy case. So I could basically pretty easily do 2 edges blindfolded right now. I could probably do 3 if I really tried, but it would take me longer. But I would firstly start by doing these two because they're in the same layer, and then I realize this one's here. So and then I'm gonna do look ahead. And then while I'm solving this, I'm gonna try to find this one right here, and then I see it. So I'm instantly no pausing. And then when I see this one here, I see this here. So I insert here, and I know that I have to insert this. And then while I'm inserting, I see this piece. So insert this, and then I see this one that goes with this one. And then I do D prime, and then I know that it's at the back, so I can do slice like this, and then insert it here. And yeah, actually, I just remember plays that you don't really need look ahead is your last 4 edges. You probably won't ever use look ahead in your last 8 edges, in your last 4 edges, but in the rest of your solve, you will definitely use look ahead. So yeah, that's a basic guide on how to learn look ahead. Just not looking. The principle is not looking at what you're solving, but it's kind of harder than that. Um, so yeah. So thanks for watching.